Thank you and welcome to our very first academic assembly. I'm Sierra, I'm your senior class president, and it is my pleasure to introduce Cienega High School Administration, Principal Hassey and Assistant Principal Miss Middleton. Thank you both for making this assembly possible. We appreciate your willingness to recognize our academic accomplishments. So I'm sure you're all wondering why you're here, but first off, I want to know how many of you guys are in fine arts? If you are, please stand up. All right. How many of you guys are in a sport? If you are, please stand up. All right. How many of you guys are in ROTC? All right. And lastly, how many of you guys, no, stay standing, stay standing. How many of you guys are in a club? Please stand up. Look how amazing this is. Cienega High School isn't just fine arts sports, but it's a powerhouse to all of it. So everybody, give yourself a round of applause. Alright, so we're going to get started here. I'm going to show you a video made by our very own Bobcat TV. They're amazing. They're a club on this campus. If you're interested, join them. They put on this fantastic video for you guys.
A characteristic that our high achieving students have is dedication to continually turn in their work and just be the best students that they can be.
Characteristics I see the most in my high achieving students is a love for learning. So they love to be in class, to take in new information and assimilate it with prior knowledge, make sense out of that new information, and enjoy the process of and the challenge and the struggle and persevering through all of that in order to learn something new.
In my 14 years of teaching, I have noticed that AP and pre-AP students have the strong, similar traits of being dialed in class. They have an intolerance of off-task classmates, and they have an eagerness to go higher and faster.
I believe one of the most important traits our high-achieving students can have is to have intrinsic motivation. Motivation inside them to achieve. Not because they're going to get some award or going to get some sort of gold star, but something inside of them. And I see that a lot with my students, and I'm proud of our high-achieving students at Cienega.
I'm working on that right now, because now it's time for the opening number.
Opening number, opening number, opening number, opening number of the stinky cheese man. Opening number, opening number, opening number, opening number of the stinky cheese man. And other very stupid tales.
Hi, Bobcats. Successful students are passionate, which is evidenced through their involvement in the community and their clubs and extracurriculars. See you later.
Successful students are planners, as evidenced by the fact that they're getting ahead of assignments, not letting them consume them.
Successful students are determined, and this is evident through their hard work. They are persistent no matter the obstacles that they face.
Highly successful students are highly motivated and disciplined. This is evident through their participation in multiple activities while maintaining a high academic standard. Right.
What I hope students will learn before they graduate is to be persuasive, because they know how to find facts and how to use them.
So one skill that I want all students to master before graduating high school is critically interpreting data. And the reason for that is because that's what you're going to see when you get out in the real world: maps, graphs, articles, things like that. And I think that critically being able to evaluate that data and to understand what is good data and what's bad data is going to be the most important thing.
A skill that I think that every single high school student should master before graduating is time management. It's very easy, particularly in college, to let all the activities and choices that you have in front of you just kind of ball things up and get behind in your classes or overextend it. So I definitely think time management is the skill they need.
The skill that I want all high schoolers to master before graduating is creativity, because that's the number one thing you need for problem solving.
Academic assemblies allow us to celebrate what we want to become as a campus. Academic excellence is at the core of what it means to be part of Bobcat Nation.
Academic success at Cienega is the result of the good choices and hard work that's necessary. It's the proof that both inside and outside the classroom we've made the sacrifices necessary to be ready and prepared to move on to what comes next.
I hope all Bobcats realize that the way they talk to people and the way they treat people has a huge effect on how people talk to them and treat them.
I believe, in a general sense, everybody can achieve past what they actually think they can do. I think they can go beyond. And I think by striving to do your best all the time, you possibly can open up doors, students can open up doors for future success and open up opportunities by hitting at least their potential. But again, I think people can go beyond their potential. And by striving to do that, it opens up a lot of doors.
Yeah, go. It's not on. I think I turned it on. That's off. Are you there? Are you? Go ahead and clap for your Bobcat TV, you guys. They do a great job. So, as Sierra mentioned, Bobcat Nation isn't just an athletic powerhouse, we're also an academic powerhouse. And we wanted to do a better job of recognizing you and your academic accomplishments. So that's what this is about today. One of the things tied to academic excellence is also just that hard work of being here every single day. So we have a list of a few kiddos who were determined to be here every day, and we wanted to take a minute to make sure that we call their name and have them stand and be recognized by all of you, okay? So when I call your name, please stand for me. John Bautista. Allison Crawford. Harley Hardway. Good job, Harley. Jacob Palmer. Brenda Sanders. Thank you for standing for us. You guys give them a round of applause, please. Thank you. Thank you. And you five that I called your name, if you'll come by the 500 office, we actually have some prizes for you for being here every single day, okay?
All right, guys. So I know around sophomore year, we all took the AZ Merit, so here's a video from some of our AZ Merit teachers.
In order for students to be highly proficient in Algebra 1, I would have to say the biggest things is to make sure that you work hard and you're dedicated. Do your homework, study, ask questions, get all the help that you can.
To be highly proficient, it takes hard work, making sure you're paying attention in class, keeping up with the homework, and going above and beyond.
In order to be highly proficient in English, I think that you need to be able to analyze an author's rhetoric. And the reason for that is so that you can make your own judgments, make your own decisions in life, and not believe everything you read.
Hi guys, so in order to be highly proficient in English, there's 3 things you should do. First one, read outside of class. Second one, attend tutoring or reteach or both. You never know how much it could help you. And then last one, just be positive.
Well, to be successful in geometry class, you need to come to class prepared, take good notes, and be organized. And the most important thing is, don't be afraid to think for yourself, because you have to be able to think through a problem to come up with a reasonable solution. The critical thinking skills are important just in everything, math, any of the disciplines, and in your life.
Okay. The most important thing to excel at geometry, it's probably like your other classes. You need to pay attention, do your work, and show up to school every day. And also, the vocabulary in geometry is probably more important than the vocabulary in the other math classes. At least that's my feeling. And those would be the keys to excelling at geometry.
To be highly proficient in English, not only does a student have to work hard, but they have to bring in new perspectives to literature and be able to compare and respect others' perspectives to just a rich variety of poems and stories and books. And I think that's what it takes to go above and beyond in my subject.
It takes to be highly proficient in sophomore English is to make a commitment to break down the text in detail and to take a risk of talking about the text as
proficient in Algebra 2, you have to be willing to work hard and have a good attitude and attend to precision.
To be highly proficient in math, you have to be hardworking and you have to be curious.
To be successful in my class, you need a high work ethic, the ability to be critiqued, and a high level of precision in your work.
The 2 keys to being successful in junior English are to think critically, but not overthink, and to support and explain your analysis of all of the texts that you read.
And clap for that, you guys. Again, your Bobcat TV, hard at work. So I wanted to get down to the business of the towels you're holding in your hands. You guys took the AZ Merit as 11th graders, and if you scored proficient on either the math or the English test, you received a white towel as well as a 3% grade bump in the last semester of the class you tested in. So if you're holding a white towel, can you stand up for me and hold your towel up? Let me take a look. We're going to scroll your names and celebrate yourself as your name goes across. Twirl your towel around when your name goes across. If you're more comfortable doing this while seated, you most certainly may sit down. Spin your towel when you see your name. Good, guys, clap for yourself. Give us a round of applause. Hey, Miss Middleton, can I buy one of these rally towels at the bookstore?
You can't. You have to earn your rally towel. Yeah. We're hoping that you guys will take them to the sporting events that are left. Don't swing them around at graduation, though. Mr. Tritz says no. He says no.
Still have a sleep.
So there's still a group of you that are sitting and holding Navy towels. Navy towels. So if you received a Navy towel, that means that you earned a score of highly proficient on either your math or your English AZ Merit last year. We're going to scroll your names across the screen like we did with the proficient kiddos. Please give a shout and wave your towel around when you see it.
A big round of applause. As freshmen, we were figuring out what courses to take and what we were interested in. As sophomores, we got a better feel for what high school required, and as we started looking ahead at more where we wanted to go. And as juniors, we implemented the plan with tougher classes like AP courses. So with that in mind, let's listen to a message from Mr. Tritz and Mr. Tatham about the AP test and ACT test.
The ACT is an important test for all students interested in going to college. The scores do two things. Number one, the colleges have a minimum score for entry, and second, the score earned determines merit scholarship money. The range for ACT scores is a 1 to 36. Across the country, a 21 is the average, but merit-based money begins at about a 24. If you want to get into the 90th percentile, a 28 should be your target.
An AP course is a college level course which has the academic rigor of college. And so by taking those courses, you would be able to potentially earn college credit. If a student's going to take an AP course final in May, and potentially they could get college credit by getting a 3, 4, or 5 on their test, depending on what school they go to. And also, they would be able to increase the academic rigor or increase their GPA by 0.05 and potentially get better scholarships and better offers for college.
Yeah, go ahead and clap, you guys. We wanted to take quite a bit of time in this assembly to recognize our kiddos who scored 4s and 5s on their AP exams, as well as scored 25 or above on their ACT. Advanced placement classes can be grueling and difficult. You guys know this. But they're very rewarding. Earning a 3 or more on an AP exam has the potential to earn you college credit. That's equivalent to an academic scholarship in most cases. A perfect score on an AP exam is a 5. We want to recognize students that took the risk of taking an AP class and then succeeded in earning a 4 or a 5 on that AP exam.
Good morning. A score of 4 means that the College Board feels you are well qualified as a college student in that subject. At Cienega, we would like to recognize the well-qualified students with a car decal, Bobcat Nation Academic Excellence. It's on the screen there. An ACT test score of 25 to 27 also qualifies students to receive this decal. When you hear your name, please come up and get your decal for either receiving a 4 on the AP exam or 25 to 27 on the ACT.
So again, when I call your name, please make your way to the stage to grab your decal from Mr. Hassey and shake his hand. These kiddos received a 4 on an AP exam or scored a 25, 26, or 27 on their ACT test their junior year. Idris Alibi. Yeah, clap for him, that's huge. That's a great achievement. Davian Allen. Kelsey Bender.
Okay, we'll come see in the 500 later and you'll get...
Sophia Berwinder. Alexander Brandstrom. Tori Brown.
Congrats.
Emily Burke.
25 to 27 ACT, or you got a 4 in ACT exam.
Courtney Kaufman. Daniel Colazzo. Brenna Contreras. Samuel Deason. Abigail Denman.
Congratulations. Congrats.
Henry Doe.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Francisco Duarte.
Congratulations.
Daniel Fernandez. Joy Gainey. Douglas George. Joel Gilb. Ana Gonzalez Soto.
Congratulations.
Garrett Gooding. Darren Green.
Congratulations.
Melanie Grudinsky.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Bridget Hamilton.
Congrats.
Stephanie Hannafin. Aiden Hartranfith. I'm sorry, Aiden. Destiny Hessel.
Congratulations.
Bryn Hill.
Congratulations.
Destiny Hodges. Dylan Irvin. James Jesse. Amy Johnson. Tiffany Kern.
Congratulations.
Samantha Knighton. Thomas Koenig.
Congratulations.
Heather Crassy. Mary
Congratulations.
Cooper.
Congratulations.
Jared Kuzma. Paige Langford.
Congratulations.
How do you say it?
Congrats.
Kuiper. Mary Jo Kuiper. Mary Joy Kuiper. Joy Kuiper. Joy Kuiper. Paige Langford. Christopher Lee. Justin Little. Gabriela Lazaraga. Elias Lopez.
Congratulations.
Stephanie Lowe.
Congratulations.
Nalan Martinez. Naylan.
Congrats.
Natasha Mata. Kerrigan McClellan. Zoe McFarland.
Congratulations.
Elisa McRae. Alexander Miranda. Bailey Mitchell. McLean Mott. Tyler Myers. Andrew Nelson. Jacob Palmer. Maya Parkinson. Eli Petrovic.
Congratulations.
Brendan Pham.
Congratulations.
Lainey Pullen.
Congratulations.
Aaron Rachui. Sorry, Aaron. Cameron Rash. Kathleen Raps. Jacob Riddenor. Sean Rivera.
Congrats. Wow, big one.
Sita Rogers. Giselle Romero Caceres.
Congratulations.
Cirrus Roshlau. Melina Rostron.
Congrats.
Anthony Santasiri. Alexandria Sheed. Hannah Simmons.
Congrats.
Devin Simpson. Seth Stinson. Amber Sullivan.
Congrats.
Jenny Summers. Nathaniel Swanson.
Congrats.
Justice Tiffany.
Congrats.
Trifon Trifonov. Allison Tulino. Ashley Vandenberg.
Congrats.
Lucas Wick. Lily Zaspel.
Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay.
So if you just received a Bobcat Nation Academic Excellence car decal, will you stand up for me? Stand up for me, let me see. Great job, Bobcats. You guys give them a round of applause.
A score of 5 means that the College Board feels that you are very well qualified as a college student in that subject. At Cienega, we would like to recognize the students that received a perfect 5 on their AP exam with the same car decal. Bobcat Nation Scholar. An ACT test score of 28 or higher also qualifies students to receive the decal. Reminder, there we go.
So again, when I call your name, please come to the stage and grab your car decal that says Bobcat Nation Scholar. These decals recognize kiddos who earned a 5 on an AP exam or a score above 28 on the ACT. Rebecca Bankin. Kelsey Bender. Nicholas Berezowski. Emily Burke.
1 second. Let me get you a better one.
Cameron Burleson. Courtney Kaufman. Daniel Colazzo. Gabriela Contreras.
Congrats.
Jared Cox. Alina Dillon. Bailey Doan. Joel Gilb. Destiny Grayson. Stephanie Hannafin. Akira Harris. Bryn Hill. Destiny Hodges. Noah Ginsvold. Zoe Keeter. Samantha Knighton. Thomas Koenig. Heather Crassy. Paige Langford. Christopher Lee. Stephanie Lowe.
Congrats.
Madeline McDonough.
Congrats.
Zoe McFarland.
Congrats.
Bailey Mitchell. Carrie Newman. Brielle O'Hara. Jacob Palmer. Brendan Pham. Cameron Hahn. Cameron Rash.
Congratulations.
Kathleen Ratz.
Congrats again.
Katrina Redman.
Congrats.
Melanie Rostron.
Congrats.
Dylan Stenerson.
Congrats.
Luke
Oh, you were?
Stewart.
Okay, we'll get to
Justice Tiffany. Kelly Titch.
Congrats.
Trifon Trifonov.
Congrats.
Ashley Vanderberg.
Congrats.
Caitlin Weinzinger. Lucas Wick. Catherine Wigton.
Congratulations. Congrats. You guys think? That's it. Keep it down. Congrats.
Congratulations.
Congrats. You good?
So one more time, if you received a decal Bobcat Nation Scholar, please stand up and let us recognize you. Great job, Bobcats. Now let's take a moment and watch the last video featuring some of your student leaders from your campus.
Oh, they're turning off the video. That's all right. We can't do it.
So we're having technical difficulties, which is perfect.
There we go.
Here we go.
My name is Caitlin Feinzinger. I'm senior class representative, and when I graduate, I want to go to ASU and be a mechanical engineer.
Hi there, my name is Ryan Welsh. I'm the senior class vice president. In the near future, I want to pursue my doctorate's degree. I'm undecided on what college I'm going to, but those are my future plans.
My name is Brenna Contreras, and I'm student body president. Next year, I will be attending the University of Arizona, and I plan to major in public health.
And we're the senior class.
And being in Stuco or just Cienega in general has really helped me develop an unconditional love for everyone I meet. When I'm walking in the halls, whether it be a stranger or someone I personally know, I think about how they're living their own unique life, and that can really help in your future life, in your career, in college, because everyone you meet is living their own life, and taking that into consideration can help with your understanding of perspective in the world around you. And that's definitely something I'm going to take from Cienega.
And the one thing that I'm going to take away from Cienega and being in student council is definitely the leadership skills that I've gained and how I can continue to build on those in the future, and also the opportunities it has given me to meet new people, to be associated with different groups around Cienega, and like just all the relationships I've been able to build here at the school, because it's definitely made my high school experience a lot better. And that is the one thing that I will take away.
And when I leave here, I will forever be a Bobcat by taking away the leadership skills that I've learned. And I think that Cienega really teaches you how to be independent and a cooperative person within the community. And I think those skills are good for your personal life and also your career choice. And Bobcat pride will always be instilled in me because I will always remember the experiences that I've had here and how it has made me a better person.
We are Bobcat Nation!
Telling you that we're proud of your achievements. And we're also honored to have been a small part in helping you reach those achievements and your successes. We look forward to the future and what it holds for you.
Let me have your attention just one more minute. So for you guys, graduation will be here very quickly, 6 weeks basically, and you guys are done with high school. Real quick, go. One thing I ask, please sit down. I've been an educator for a long time, and 6 weeks is going to fly by, but also we cannot undo what happens in the next 6 weeks. So it's important behavior-wise and academic-wise that we stay focused and finish and get everybody on that stage in May. Thank you.